Hi, I'm Dr. Danish. I'm a physiotherapist at Panchsheel Orthopedic and Physiotherapy Clinic. So today I'm going to talk about a condition called adhesive capsulitis. So adhesive capsulitis is also known as a frozen shoulder in common word. Exactly, it's not a frozen shoulder. So what happened in adhesive capsulitis? There is a pain and stiffness around the joint and the shoulder. The range of motion of the shoulder gets restricted and it start gradually take time and in over of 1 year to three years it gets resolved also. So there are some symptoms of the adhesive capsulitis. There are three stages of adhesive capsulitis. One is the freezing stage. In freezing stage, what happened? The moment of the shoulder joint start, the pain around the shoulder joint start, and the range of motion initially start with a restricting range of motion. In the other is the frozen stage. Frozen stage, the pain gradually decreases, but the range of motion start limiting throughout the range. Like initially in the freezing state, there is a pain, but the range of motion start in like 90 to 120 degrees. There will be available range of motion, but there is a pain. But in frozen, the range of motion start restricted from like 60 degree, 40 degree. There will be no pain. The third is the thawing stage. Thawing stage, the symptoms and range of motion start increasing and the pain gets resolved. What is the cause of the frozen shoulder? There are a lot of causes, like the capsule between the joint get thick and inflamed, and that causes a restricting in the range of motion. Now the one is the age. Age factor is above 40. 40 is and most common in the women, especially in the women is one of the cause. The other is the prolonged immobility. Immobility means कि restriction, आपकी range of motion ज़्यादा movement नहीं हुई. Like किसी के rotator cuff injury है. The rotator cuff injury, there are 4 muscles of rotator cuff that get injured, and because of that you don't have much range of motion because of the pain. The other is the fracture. Fracture also there is the immobility. Stroke. Stroke also, the lack of range of motion also causes restricted range of motion and causes adhesive capsulitis. The other is the systemic disease. Systemic disease like diabetes. In diabetes also, the capsule get thickened. Hyper and hypothyroidism. Thyroid जिसको होता है वो. Cardiovascular disease, tuberculosis, as well as Parkinson. Other symptoms are the pain around the shoulder that also awakes you in the night. The spasm in your neck, rotator cuff, shoulder blades. When you sit, when you lie down on your affected side, like left side is affected, if you lie down on that side, that gives you pain. When you lift any heavy weight, that gives you pain. So there are certain exercises that can resolve adhesive capsulitis. So first is you sit. As I told, there is a stiffness in the neck, so you have to stretch gradually. Pull the ear towards your shoulder. Count for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look around your armpit. Pull it downward. Don't slouch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now most important is the capsular stretch. There are 3 capsules: anterior capsule, posterior capsule, and the inferior capsule. As I told, there is an inflammation of the tightening in the capsule, so that goes into the shoulder joint, goes into restriction. So we have to stretch the capsule. First with the posterior capsule stretch. Suppose the left is the affected shoulder, so you have to put your hand to the other opposite shoulder. Put your right hand on the elbows and push it towards your shoulder. Count for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This you have to repeat for 10 repetitions. The other is the inferior capsule stretch. Same, left is affected, same side, hand, pull it upward. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to lean backward. That's why I told you sit and then pull it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other is an anterior. Anterior, you have to hold it. Desk hoga, table hoga, you have to hold like this and then move forward. You feel a stretch all around your anterior aspect of the shoulder and elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each and every stretch or exercise should be repeated for the 10 repetition. The other is you have to take a bar, either wood, anything in your home which is like this. Range of motion, you have to maintain the restore the range of motion, you have to pull it upward. Either you hold for 5 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other is straight like this, not forward, not backward, straight with the help of the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 repetition. The other is like this, holding backward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 repetition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 repetition each. Now with the little bit of strengthening with the TheraBand, very light TheraBand. Green is okay. Elbow parallel to the body, touches the body, and then move it outward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left is affected, right is stationary. Pull it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forward, outward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Upward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, we have to. Most of the patient has difficulty to put his hand behind their back. So what we have to do? Same TheraBand. You have to hold it like this and pull it like this. Pull like this. Either you can use a towel if somebody doesn't have a TheraBand, they can use a bathing towel, and then they can pull it like this 10 times. As much the range of motion is available. The other is scapula, because rotator cuff is also involved in the scapula strengthening. You have to squeeze your scapular blade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotate your shoulder like this 10 times. 10 times backward, 10 times forward. Neck should be relaxed. So these are the certain exercises that one can do in LSC capsulitis. One important thing is don't pull heavy weight, don't lift heavy weight, don't sleep on the same side. Suppose left side is affected, don't sleep in the night on the same side.